in remembrance of the great teacher of our nation, Dr. Servapalli Radhakrishnan, recipient of Bharat Ratna, who was the first Vice President of our nation, and then he became the second President of our nation. He was born in Tamil Nadu. At present, the place is known as Tirthani, near Tirupati, a very famous place. Then, his childhood was not so much bright, since he is not from a very rich family. He is from a very poor family, a Brahmin background, and he got education, everything in merit, and he became Vice Chancellor of Andhra University. He also worked in Bombay University, Madras Presidential University. Then he was a very permanent member of Western country, an ambassador of Western country, in order to spread Hinduism. Such a great teacher. When he became the president in the year 1962, not 96, 1962. He was born in 1888. And in the year 1962, he became the second president of our nation. When his students approached him and asked permission for celebrating his birthday in a very grand manner, he just advised them not to celebrate it as a birthday, but as I am a teacher, I am very proud of being a teacher, and so convert this day or celebrate my birthday as Teachers' Day. And from thereafter, until now, and till date, and also in future, we are celebrating September 5th as the Teachers' Day. He was a great teacher and was a voucher or a person who will always embrace Hinduism. When there was certain kind of controversies in the Western countries about our Hinduism, since the Western style was traveling towards our India, he was the person who refused it, and he refuted and given a lot of scientific evidence that Hinduism in India has its own sacred basis, and each and every step of Hinduism, the lifestyle, has its own meaning. Such a wonderful man who had a lot of spirit with the people lifestyle, religion, as well as in our country. Everybody cannot become Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. The sense, every teacher who are working in schools, colleges, universities of India, or even I can say by leaping a step forward, even in the world, no one can become like Dr. Radhakrishnan, such a perfect teacher who cared his students not as students who are studying under him. He treated every student like his son and daughter, and he took care of them. So such a teaching was when he is passed, just passed to the younger generation, the nowadays teachers. This day, all of you should remember one thing: revolution in education and industry is very pertinent and is happening. And very transparently you can learn from newspapers or from internet how the revolution in education and industry took place. Approximately in 20th century, it may be 19th century to 20th century, the revolution in industry took place. The revolution was called as the Industrial Revolution 1.0, where we people learned and developed our knowledge in such a way we were using normal wood and coal as the energy source. By burning them, we will get energy. With that energy, we will do work. probably by hands. And during the revolution, there is Industrial Revolution 1, simultaneously took place was the Education Revolution 1, the primitive stage of education. It was having an authoritative classroom in which a teacher will be speaking, students will be listening. The listening is passive listening. There will not be any kind of argument, discussion, free talk will be there. Teacher is like a God. He will speak something. It is to be listened. It is to be learned from document, book, and other literature. And student has to accept everything and act accordingly. Then the Industrial Revolution, second, came into force, where the people started using coal, gas, oil. We identified the place inside the earth where the coal is available, coal mines, and where the natural gases are available. We extracted and we used them for doing mechanical work and other life-related works. Thus education too came into force, where in a classroom a teacher will be provided with a certain number of students. The students and teacher talk with each other. They discuss each other. So when the teacher teach, student listen. When student has doubt, when student has problem, he will question the teacher, teacher will give the answer. Or if something is wrong or not acceptable or controversial, students will give his opinion, teacher will appreciate it and accept it. That is the Education Revolution 2. When the Industrial Revolution 3 came into force, 3.0 came into force, very latest 50 years back, in which people started using oil, ground oil, in order to prepare diesel, in order to prepare petrol and other petrochemicals. And also we brought into practice the nuclear energy. By breaking the atomic particle, when they are released, the wave of energy will come out, it will be higher in quantum. That was used in order to proceed with industrial work. The Education 3.0 revolution came into force, because the students have to prepare themselves to get employed in an industry which is having the revolution third stage. So students have to develop themselves, they have to raise their knowledge, they have to prepare themselves to that occasion. And so computer came into being in the classroom, PPT aided classes, apart from that technology aided classes, and teaching technology was modified. And then the students rise to the occasion where teacher and the student were not differentiated as a learner and a teacher. It was like a learning community. Learning community, the teacher will also learn, he will guide the student. Rather than teaching, he will give guidance. Students will smartly use the literatures, source of knowledge to develop themselves. The relationship between teacher and student were very ideal, very smooth, and love-biting. Then now the Industrial Revolution 4 is in place. Industrial Revolution 4.0 is in place, where we are researching to use renewable energy. The energy which cannot be completely spent and can be renewed whenever we need, like wind, solar energy, hydraulic energy. Apart from that, using tide waves of seas, water flow, because through water flow in rivers and dams, current formation, energy formation. So such development now came into force in order to reduce the effect of global warming, and because of burning coals and other material, we are destroying our environment, and greenhouse gas effect is getting damages, and because of that we get IR radiation, UV radiation from the sunlight, and so we die of mutation, cancer, and so we have jumped into the fourth revolution called as renewable energy. Now education, the students who want to get employed in the industrial revolution period of 4, he has to rise with occasion. Now the students are provided with the advanced computer softwares, internet, and artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, computer, and cutting-edge technology have come into the classroom where a teacher is just not a teacher, a student is not all of learning community. In such a way, they will come together and transfer their knowledge mutually from teacher to student, student to teacher, and thereby society development and mental development, physical development, everything is being improved. Dear students, teaching is a profession. A teacher, a practice and a blackboard, and a teacher talk is not the knowledge of students. Who is a real teacher? My younger community. There are around 18 to 19 faculty are employed in this institute. For 3 or 4 faculty members, the age is they have come to the stage of 35-40. The remaining are all 20 plus, 30 plus. So, I should speak one secret or a sacred plan to you all, my dear colleagues. 6 months back when I joined this institute, teachers were just teaching. Now 6 months or 7 months over, teachers have started developing themselves and taking personal care of students. That is improving. When you cooperate, the proper care can be taken from teachers. When you mind the college, when you mind the teachers, they will take care of you. You are not just students. You are all sons and daughters of teachers. Their duty is to mentor you, prepare you to meet the tomorrow's challenge. Just not teaching what is available in the book. What they are teaching, more than that you can obtain from internet. What they are explaining, more than that you can get 3 pictures and 2D pictures from the internet and you can get your knowledge. But mentoring you is a difficult job and the important job of our teachers. Now I am teaching to all my colleagues, junior colleagues, that mentoring. How to take care of students personally. If you have 60 students in a class, every teacher should take 20 students for them and act as counselor, and you must take personally care of them. Such a thing is introduced in our college. Soon it will come into force. Every teacher will call you and talk to you and will talk personal, academic, non-academic, and your performance indicators, everything they will analyze. That is the dream of a teacher. That was the teaching we all learned from that is Bharatratna Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, the great teacher of our nation. Just teaching on the board for 1 hour is not the duty of the teacher. The teacher should take complete care of each and every student in such a way. After the completion of course, you people should get shaped and get absorbed in good companies and other firms, and you must proceed your life in a nice way. The future society will be in good shape. So, to mentor the society, to shape the society, you should be shaped. That job is belonging to your teachers. Right? Every teacher will take care of you. I can give a guarantee that teachers who are learning under me, teachers who are working under me, teachers who are tolerating me in this college, will definitely be a good teacher, is a good teacher, he will do a lot for you from hereafter. My dear students, there is an anecdote. A man who has approached a sculptor whose duty is to make a beautiful sketch. He was making a sketch from an irregularly shaped rock. And the man asked the sculptor, how could you be able to carve such a beautiful statue out of this irregular rock? What kind of talent you are having? Where from you have learned? It's a very difficult job. But the sculptor designing or carving a beautiful statue. I'm just working with this irregular rock and removing the unnecessary, unwanted debris and rough surfaces. When I remove it, automatically a beautiful statue is created. So removing unwanted things from the rock, and that leads to the formation of the beautiful statue in which my work is minimum. The teacher must be, every teacher must be a sculptor. Your duty is to not only to teach something positive to the student, but also you must make all the negatives, whatever sticking to a student, be removed. In a very social way, in a nice way, by having a love of father and daughter, father and son, mother and son, mother and daughter. We are all fathers and mothers, second fathers and second mothers of our guys. They are all our second sons and our own sons. I have two sons. They are my own sons. First sons. They are all my second sons. They are all my second daughters. That must be the care. The Nandinagar Mahavidya Pharmacy teachers will get transformed and will follow it. I hope this moment, the very happiest moment, the final year student, very matured and very talented student, have done this function in a very nice way, in a very appreciable way, with the cooperation of the students. Very excellent master of ceremony, my appreciation to you. And all my staff members, office staff members, my colleagues, HODs, and all my students, thank you so much for this opportunity.